the channel where your next favorite read is just a short video away. If you're into enemies to lovers romance, fierce female leads, and swoon-worthy hockey captains, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, a college romance that's got ice, fire, and everything in between. But before we jump into the chaos, chemistry, and charm of this addictive story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss out on more book summaries that hit straight to the heart. This is Icebreaker. And trust me, things heat up fast. Imagine this. You're laser focused on your Olympic dream. You've sacrificed everything to be the best. But then, one slip on the ice throws you into a world of chaos. And worse, it throws you into the path of someone who turns your world completely upside down. This is the story of Anastasia Allen and Nathan Hawkins. And once they collide, nothing is ever the same again. Welcome to Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, where ambition crashes into attraction and sparks fly faster than blades on ice. Anastasia Allen isn't just any college student. She's a fierce, hyper-disciplined figure skater with a singular goal: to make the Olympic team. Years of brutal training, pain, and sacrifice have shaped her. She doesn't believe in distractions. Her world is spreadsheets, diets, routines, and skating. As a scholarship athlete at the University of California, Maple Hills, she's in full control. At least she thinks she is. Her life is a carefully balanced performance, until that balance gets shattered. Nathan Hawkins is everything. Anastasia isn't. The captain of the Maple Hills hockey team, he's laid back, confident, effortlessly charming. He's not arrogant, but he's got that easy swagger only athletes with natural talent and looks can pull off. To him, hockey is everything. He breathes the game, leads his team with loyalty and heart, and keeps the locker room light with his good humor. He doesn't take things too seriously, until he has to. When a major equipment mishap forces the figure skating team to share ice time with the hockey team, tensions explode. These two worlds aren't supposed to mix. Skaters need precision and silence. Hockey players bring noise, speed, and chaos. And at the center of this icy clash are Stassi and Nate, the two stars of their respective sports, now forced into each other's orbit. At first, it's war. Stassi sees Nate as a walking distraction. Nate sees Stassi as uptight and impossible. But sparks start flying, and not the kind that melt into hatred. Underneath her cold exterior, Nate discovers someone vulnerable, funny, and insanely driven. Underneath his playful confidence, Stassi sees someone dependable, warm, and surprisingly patient. And suddenly, what started as icy annoyance starts to burn into something dangerous. Desire. But nothing is ever simple. Stassi's longtime skating partner, Aaron, is possessive and moody, and their codependent relationship starts to crack under pressure. Aaron has always been her partner on the ice, and off it he's tried to wedge himself into every part of her life. His jealousy flares when Nate enters the picture, making him a toxic presence Stassi struggles to escape. Nate, meanwhile, battles his own expectations. As team captain, he has to stay focused, avoid scandals, and keep everything running smoothly. Falling for the icy, no-nonsense figure skater wasn't in his playbook. As Stassi and Nate grow closer, their chemistry becomes impossible to ignore. Late-night texts turn into deep conversations. Flirty banter turns into genuine support. A casual hookup turns into something that starts to look suspiciously like a relationship. But with every step forward, their worlds keep trying to pull them apart. There's her controlling coach, his demanding season, her icy walls, his fear of vulnerability. And looming over it all is the unspoken question: are they a distraction to each other's dreams, or could they actually be the thing that helps each other grow? The story doesn't rely on over-the-top drama. It's grounded in character, in how people carry emotional scars, how trust is built slowly, and how relationships that begin in unlikely places can often be the most meaningful. Nate isn't the cliché player who needs reforming. He's actually one of the healthiest male love interests you'll find. Kind, mature, emotionally intelligent. He knows when to push and when to step back. He's the calm in Stassi's storm. And Stassi, for all her perfectionism and emotional walls, is someone learning how to let go, how to lean on someone, how to give herself permission to want more than just medals. But this isn't just a love story. It's about friendship, too. The side characters, from Nate's goofy teammates to Stassi's roommates, are fully fleshed out, bringing heart and humor to the narrative. The team dynamics feel real. There's locker room banter, chaotic house parties, and tender late-night chats between friends. The book creates a world that feels like college, messy, intense, filled with bad decisions, surprising growth, and unforgettable moments. What makes Icebreaker stand out is how it handles emotional depth. Beneath the banter and chemistry is a real story about control and healing. Stassi's relationship with her coach and Aaron is suffocating, built on manipulation disguised as loyalty. Her journey is about reclaiming her autonomy, learning that she can be successful without allowing others to define her worth. Nate doesn't rescue her, but he stands beside her, and that makes all the difference. As their relationship deepens, real-life pressures threaten to unravel what they've built. There are fights, misunderstandings, moments of doubt. But there's also growth. Nate challenges Stassi to loosen up and trust. Stassi pushes Nate to be more open and honest. Together, they learn that love isn't just about passion. It's about patience, respect, and choosing each other even when it's hard. The climax of the story doesn't come in the form of a grand sports event or dramatic betrayal. It comes in quiet revelations, conversations where characters finally say what they've been scared to admit, moments where they stand up for themselves, choices that redefine who they are. And when Stassi finally takes the leap, not just into love, but into her own freedom, it's deeply satisfying. She steps away from what's safe, from what's expected. She steps into who she wants to be. By the end of Icebreaker, you're left with a love story that feels earned. A romance that's not built on tropes, but on real emotional connection. Nate and Stassi aren't perfect, but they're perfect for each other. And you can't help but root for them. Hannah Grace writes with a voice that's fresh, funny, and full of heart. Her characters jump off the page. Her dialogue crackles with wit, and the emotional beats hit hard. She doesn't give us a fairy tale romance. She gives us something better. A story where love is messy, real, and worth fighting for. So if you're looking for a romance that goes beyond the surface, a story that blends sports, sass, slow burn tension, and genuine emotional growth, Icebreaker is your next obsession. It's not just about falling in love. It's about choosing it, over and over, even when the ice cracks beneath your feet. Whether you're here for the college romance vibes, the enemies to lovers tension, the hilarious side characters, or the delicious slow burn, Icebreaker has it all. This isn't just a story about skating. It's about learning how to glide through life's messiness, hand in hand with someone who sees the real you and stays. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description. Thank